What's up, Palm Tree? I have been hesitant to give you my thoughts on Dom Kennedy Class of 95. Why? Because first of all, it's a very lengthy album. You got over an hour's worth of music from the Lamert Park legend, and quite frankly, Dom is one of my top 10 favorite rappers easily. One of the few MCs I've been listening to since high school to now. And he's matured like fine wine in many ways, but lyrically, I consider this project a step back from what I know he's capable of. So I'm iffy on this one, you know. I believe that Dom is rapping on here, but he's not saying anything. This kind of falls into a typical redundant cycle of money and bitches rap, you know. However, to this album's point, the production is top notch. So there's such a great beat selection that it almost makes up for that just from how great the beats are. And I'm going to get into everything, but as you see here, there's not going to be a final score on this album. There's only going to be a tentative score or a working score. And that's because it's hard to come to a conclusion on this when I feel like this has potential to grow on me. Rich Kids definitely slaps in the whip. I feel like that one has almost like a Memphis feel to it, like a southern bounce to it. Lean It to the Back. Lean In is catchy. Peace to 6 who was all up in the video. I don't really have anything bad to say about it. I mean, if it's catchy and it works, it's like, okay, but Dom was never a lyrical, spiritual, miracle rapper. However, he was somebody who says something and has timeless lyrics that live rent-free in my mind, and I'm not getting that on this project. Legendary, that beat goes so hard, such a good bounce. Lyrically, very redundant. Okay. Now or Never, again, I was not feeling that one. I just skipped over, Casablanca was grown and sexy. And see, this is what Polyester really brings to a track, is like, brings the most R&B out of the hip-hop. So I was impressed with that one. Attention featuring Allyn was grown as sexy R&B, but let's not act like we haven't heard Dom on this vibe, this duet type of vibe with a female R&B vocalist. Like, remember Come Over off From the West Side with Love too? Like, that was better than this in my opinion. Sloss and Phil, was a solid Nipsey tribute. And Miracle on 43rd, that was fire. Rollin' was fire. That was one of my favorite ones. I like that chill lo-fi beat on Gallery. But one of the features on here that I want to give praise to is Talk to Strangers. She's out of Southern Illinois, grew up in a gospel choir, but really makes music that's inspired by 90s R&B. I want to get more into her because what she did on Lonely Hearts Club was very, very nice. Overall, I am skipping around a lot, I know, and I left some for you to check out. I can't say in my heart of hearts that I have given you a completed, wholesome review. There's still a little more understanding and fortitude that I could have put forth with this as well. But I have mixed feelings on this, and that's why the score is kind of left in question. There's no final score on this. I feel like we're gonna be revisiting this down the line. Lyrically, not impressed. Production-wise, very impressed. What do you guys think of Class of 95 from Dom Kennedy? Let me know in the comments. Peace, love, Palm. Are you an unsigned or independent artist looking for a review of your music? Well, you need to holler at Palm. Send an email to prettyawesomelitmusic@outlook.com or just message me on Instagram.
You better follow Palm.
Biatch.